Good afternoon, traders. It's 2 p.m. on Tuesday. We have a lot to discuss in this video. First of all, S&P 500 hits a new 3-year high on the backs of a positive consumer confidence number. New home sales came in 300,000 versus consensus 287,000. And then Goldman Sachs retail index was a little bit better. So you see a lot of retailers being bought up aggressively today. I want to give you guys my outlook because we currently have the first day of the FOMC meeting taking place. Tomorrow we'll follow through, of course, with the minutes coming tomorrow. It's a little differently now. I'm not telling you guys probably anything you don't know, but let's just pay attention here. Okay, so what's going to happen in the next few months, as long as Bernanke doesn't say anything, which I think that pretty much whatever he is going to say is already priced in the markets. What you see is you see people coming out and saying that all the pro traders are waiting for the FOMC to be discussed. Well, that's not true before they get back in the market. That's what people are saying. That's totally not a true statement. And the reason that's not a true statement is the pro traders already know what's going to happen, and their portfolios already positioned either way what's going to happen. So obviously the bulls have control here, right? We're going to make it short and simple. The dollar's going to continue going down. I don't think they're going to raise rates. I'm pretty sure about that. So over 1343, 1400 is going to be our target. Now we have to have a confirmed hold with positive volume take place to get my thesis very bullish once again. Now when I was calling for a new high, people were telling me on my videos that I was crazy. Guys, you just have to really take away the short side of your trading for now. I mean, certain plays will work, but majority of the trades you're going to make profits on will be longs. Okay, so 1400, and then I believe before year end we will approach the 1441 level, just as long as any drastic important news doesn't come out. Okay, so next we're looking at silver. We got a print of 49.82, just shy of that $50 level. Okay, so we had that topping tail yesterday. A lot of people were taking the short before they rallied it back up. So if you were day trading this, options or equities, you would have made a pretty nice profit. Now today we currently have a bearish engulfing pattern, but you're going to have a serious line of support around $45 level. Switching to the intraday chart on silver, we have been flirting with the $45 level pretty much throughout this entire session after the current sell-off from 45.80 down to 45. So keep this level on your radar. I want to give you one more example. Now it doesn't pertain to the metal index, but I don't have enough time to do a teaching seminar for this. I'm going to point out another topping pattern which kind of looks like the silver one, which was on well point about a year ago. And you see they run it up, they put in that high, and then you have a candle that looks like this. Proceeding, you have a bullish engulfing pattern, which nonetheless leads to a larger down move. So if we do give up the 45 on silver, you could probably see a move down to, let's say, 42.5 to 40. So let's keep watching this. It's very volatile, and I will continue to day trade this until it reaches a really nice support level before we will re-enter our longs. But just note that this isn't bearish on silver. This is bullish. It's just profit taking. For the people that have rode it to the double, they're taking profits now. Their target was 50. Most people don't sell right at the round number. We know this, guys. If you've been trading a while, you know they'll sell it at, like they did, 90 or something, somewhere around there. Now I want to point out some stocks that were on our radar. Google missed earnings, sold down, put in that bottom, and this is what the smart money was doing. I want to show you something. Usually when a stock doesn't go back below that prior low within 3 trading sessions after it occurred, that's a good time to take a long. We see they kept closing at a top range of the doji during these 3 trading sessions. That shows that the bulls were having control. They couldn't break it back below the 520. Usually the day that it does have the up move, you'll see a gap up, which is caused by the market makers, and it really doesn't give the retail investors much of an edge. But today it was different in Google. Let me show you what happened. We opened up at 526. I was eyeballing the May calls, and we pulled down just a little bit, but the 5-period moving average remained ascending, got back above the previous day's high at 527, and then rocketed up 10 points. Currently we're trading up over 1.6%. Still have an ascending 50 on the 5-minute chart. This Google could continue going up, but we're going to continue watching it. It was a nice trade. I hope some of you guys caught it. Another one, shorted VMW today. It was a beautiful short. Sorry I didn't get a video out over the weekend, but I've been giving my work 120%. If your my trading has been up to par in the last 2 weeks, I've been making a lot of money, and I haven't had this good of a month probably in the last 2 years. So I want to work hard. I want to keep it going. Just like the stock market in life, you have your highs, you have your lows. Well, I'm hitting new 52-week highs every day. So I've been going to bed around 2 a.m. every single morning, guys. Been waking up at 7. I really been hitting it hard. And if you're not making money right now, you really need to question, are you giving this business 120%? Because a lot of times that's the problem that you need to fix. Are you watching too much TV, talking on the phone? I'm not going to give you a lecture, but I got a couple emails from a couple guys that are struggling. Their accounts are like at $1,000, and just stay positive. You know, you guys are going to make it. $1,000, just be a little more risky and go into some good trades. Really spend a lot of time getting them good trades, and before you know it, you'll be between $3 grand, $5 grand. Then your next target will be 10,000. Then you'll get your confidence built back up for your original goal of 25K, because you got 25,000. You open up an account with the Ameritrade. They give you 41 leverage. That's 100,000 day trade buying power. Plus you have money to swing trade, and then you go to 50 and 100K, and eventually $1 million. That's how this business is done, guys. So anyways, VMW shorted it, was using that 97.61 level to gauge the market. Beautiful bearish engulfing pattern. Most gaps do fill, however this one has a lot of positive news on it. Notice that the number was probably leaked, and some insider transactions were taking place during this move. They held it up at that 74 level, and then we had earnings before this gap up. But look at this move that took place. Obviously people knew that there was going to be a good number. That's how Wall Street goes. Next we have Nike. Do I think Nike will fill this 84.50 gap, let's say? Yes, I do. As long as we hold above 78.65, I think that it's a buying opportunity, and you could get back up there. The only thing I don't like is we're right around the 200-day moving average. Polycom, once again, guys, I got alerts set for all of these stocks, and you need to do it too. Remember, this is the gapping strategy. It's very powerful. I showed you guys that it does work, and hopefully we're going to make some money and catch these trades together. Anyways, PLCM. 56.42, mark that low, set your alert. We're having an inside day right here, and usually when you have an inside day and trade in a range, whether it goes up from there and then or down, you usually want to take that. So what we watch when there's a gapping pattern real quick is, say you sold below it and then you have a bullish engulfing pattern proceeding, we'll play that long play up until we have a confirmed sell. We're not going to look to get short, and it's the same thing goes. If you get above that 60.19 high, set your alert, and then you might look for a trade up to 62.5. Okay, NTAP. I traded this NTAP yesterday. Actually, it was a day trade. It was a nice move, but today currently we're right under the 100-day moving average, so I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow you saw a down day. If we can't get above 53, I think that you could maybe short this thing back down to say 50.5 to 50 3/4. CYOU, I'm sure it's a Chinese company. I don't know a lot about it, but technically speaking, we have a morning star pattern, and we've had 3 different gap ups over the last 2 weeks. So eventually this gap will be filled back down to 41. I think that if you're an intraday trader, you could definitely catch a move at least down to 44 probably in the next day or two, and then maybe down to 43. So keep this on your radar. Right now, I'm not interested in investing in this stock. Cru, I'm tempted to take a long today. I really am. If we could hold above yesterday's high, I'm going to dip my fingers in. Whether I buy one contract or not, I just want to be in this play because I think that we could get going here. So let's just say with a confirmed hold over 40.65, I'm going to look for my first target to be 41.15 and then 41.58. AIG, I do have a long position in AIG. I just want to disclose that to you. Currently I'm long the May and June option contracts, and let's see how it goes. They got an upgrade today, and you guys know that I'm a fool for AIG. I've dipped my feet in the water a few times and I got burned. I made a little bit of money on a few of them, but overall I'm a little bit in the negative on this position over the last couple months. Right now I'd be happy if we could get back up to let's say this 33 level. So you guys know I am long AIG. Monsanto, I am long Monsanto. I got long this morning. I should have set an alert, or I should have posted it on my Twitter or something. I'm sorry I didn't do a video. I need to start letting you guys get in on these plays, but I was watching Monsanto over the last couple days. You see it's been consolidating around this 66 level. Let me pull up this intraday chart. Okay, here we go. So I was watching 66.22, and I said that if we could hold above that, I would be interested in taking along. Well, we got above it today, and after I saw this reversal, it proved to me that it was bullish. You saw this huge candlestick to bring us back over the open. Then we held the 50, had an ascending 5, and it was pretty much an easy move after there. Now I held it. I didn't take any profits here. I'm still holding this position, and I'm hoping that we gap up tomorrow and we could tag this 67.40. I'm not going to be greedy. If we get back up to 67.13 today or get below 66.80, I'm going to close 75% of it out and hold 25%. And the last stock I'm going to show you is HNSN. It is a medical stock. It is a small cap, $3.70 a shared trade. But going back and looking from a long-term chart, at one time we were at 69.32 on this, and clearly we have momentum, averaging 1.5 million shares per day. If you're a risky trader and you want to maybe short this thing, I'd let a little more momentum seep through and then maybe short it. But overall, guys, this thing obviously has some good news driving it. Maybe if you want to put this in your portfolio, check it out. If you research it, let me know what you think. Anyways, I'm going to end this video. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Make some big money. Work hard, sleep less, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.